Welcome to Houston Sports Talk with your host, Robert Land.
Thanks for checking into the best Houston sports podcast. And I just want to give you guys a quick take after the Rockets beat the defending champ Denver Nuggets. Yeah, it's fair to get excited at beating the Nuggets for the second time in 2 weeks. Glass half empty says they're doing it because Jamal Murray isn't playing. But look, it's the NBA, and every team is dealing with injuries. How many times in the last 3 years did the Rockets play a team without key guys when they could not take advantage? You also got to be impressed not just with the win, but the margin of victory, 19 points. And hey, how about this? We're 14 games into the season, and the Rockets are fifth in the entire NBA in point differential. They have a better record than the Warriors, Lakers, Clippers, and Cavaliers. They've held their opponents under 100 points 4 times in their last 11 games. They're first in defensive rating. It feels impossible. They've gone from terrible defensively for 3 straight years to number 1 in the NBA. I'll hit some major concerns in a sec, but how about the biggest story of the week? In the last 2 games, Jalen Green is showing signs of a small lead, maybe more than small, averaging 29.5 points on 23 of 44 from the field, better than 50%. Against Denver, he even grabbed 3 steals. But before you put him in an all-star game, it's the consistency that's been the issue for him. 2 in a row is good. We got to see a stretch here. String them together. He doesn't have to do this every game, but I mean a stretch. Where does it 7 out of 8, 9 out of 10? That'd be great. Jabari Smith, minor surge, another big deal. 16 points, 15 boards against Denver. Since being benched in the fourth quarter 6 games ago, he's shooting 52.8% from the field, 40.9% from 3, and 90% from the line. His defense, much better as well. A quick 2 gripes on Jabari, though. One's more on the coaching than Jabari, but number 1, he catches a pass underneath the basket against Denver where he was open. It drives me nuts that I've seen him get under the basket and not just dunk it. He hesitates, then misses a layup after he gave a defender time to react. Jabari's aggression and finishing by the baskets got to get better. I mean, that just drives me nuts when he does that. Like, you get the ball into the basket, you're wide open, go up there and dunk. If a guy's coming at you, dunk. You could get fouled. We saw no Jock Landale against the Nuggets. So this is interesting. Jabari plays center on the bench unit, which I begged for. But what I also wanted from that is the offense to go through him in those situations. Get him in the post, especially with how he was playing. There was a stretch where Jalen Sengun were out of the lineup and Jabari was in there. The offense looked lost because Jabari was just standing in the corner. Nobody else to really go to offensively. It's a coaching thing. When Jalen and Sengun are out, it should be Jabari's offense. If it's not, then Jalen or Sengun, one or the other, has to be in the game. But really, there's no reason Jabari can't be an offensive hub with his skill set. He's one of the 3 most talented offensive weapons on the team. His height allows him to get a shot off easily on just about anybody. It's really a waste to have him buried in the corner like PJ Tucker in those situations. Another slight concern, Fred VanVleet. Boy, he's racking up some minutes. The Rockets are a little too reliant on him. They were a plus 30 with him in the Nuggets game, meaning they were minus 11 when he was on the bench. And he wasn't on the bench long. He's averaging over 37 minutes, and that's with a few blowouts this season. So it's not like all these games are coming to the wire. He's averaging a ton of minutes. It should help when Amen Thompson gets back, of course, but Udoka's either got to trust the team to be better when he's out of the game, or they got to play better when Fred VanVleet's out of the game. So that's a biggie. In the meantime, you can't help but love the 9 assists Freddie's racking up per game, 2 more than he's averaged in any season. Wow. I just get scared of a potential injury with him racking up these heavy minutes, but we'll see. Next up, and my last quick concern, more of a gripe maybe, Jay Sean's got to stop fouling. Everybody raves about his defense, but fouling it's bad defense. Frankly, it's worst case scenario on D. You're either giving up free throws or you're putting the other team in the bonus quickly, which means more free throws per quarter eventually. Free throws also makes the opponent's defense better, allows them to set up. We all know this. You follow the NBA, you know this stuff. It's not a new thing for Jayson, and that's what drives me crazy. It's the third straight year he's averaging more than 5 fouls per 36 minutes. Udoka should not have to worry about a bench player who's consistently in foul trouble. Just shouldn't have to be a concern. So that's got to stop. And it's, like I said, it's bad defense. You know, we talk about Jayson Tate, loving him, the hustle, the defense. The defense is not good if you're fouling. But hey, overall, the Rockets, fantastic. Şengün throws up a typical 21 point, 15 rebound, 8 assists night. Boy, it's becoming ho-hum. It's all-star level stuff. Don't even have to mention Şengün anymore, but you got to because he's awesome. If you love the in-season tournament, by the way, the Rockets have a shot at getting out of the group stage. So more crazy court colors and a potential Vegas trip. If you like my quick Rockets take, let me know, and I'll do more of these. Go back and watch our Texans-Jags preview with USA Today's John Crumpler and my Rockets chat with Kiss of Death host Michael Brown. Those went up Tuesday and Wednesday. Tomorrow is the Texans postgame show with my co-host Sean Bajani. See you then.
You're listening to Houston Sports Talk.
Hey, don't forget to support us by subscribing and commenting on YouTube. You can always listen to us on Spotify, Apple, or your favorite podcast app. Tell your friends about us and share our show links on social media. Spread the word, everybody. Thanks for listening.